Why, hello, and good evening. Ah, all right. Well, you might be wondering. You rewind and start that over. You might be wondering why I have 0 bells. Be happy to elaborate on that answer. Because I sold all of my turnips today for 530 bells per turnip. And there were 8,000 turnips. So, you take away the 91 bells I spent per turnip, you get roughly 500 or 439 bells per turnip. Multiply that by 8,000, and you get a savings balance total pushing 7 million. I made about 4 million bells from this sale alone. All about that stock market. So now I can just withdraw 100,000 bells as I need them. So in fact, I do have a task I want to do. I got a bridge to destroy. Let's talk about that old standby, the old infrastructure. Bridges, inclines. And demolish. Yes. Going to destroy an incline. That one. That natural ramp. 10,000. No! Dang it. See, that's why I kind of talk myself through these steps, because you have to go through so many. It's like a phone tree to get exactly what you want. See, I've already done it wrong. So we have to talk infrastructure. We have to talk about bridges and inclines. Demolish something. Specifically point out the bridge on the right. And then say yes. My God. Actually, I have something else. I actually want to talk to Isabel for once. Let's discuss a resident. If you already tried talking with them, I have no problem warning folks who use foul language or dress inappropriately. I still need your help. Let's talk about Bubbles. Way she talks. Sure. You know what? Let's see where this goes. Let's say that it's also Canberra. The way she talks. What if I say nah, it's fine? Okay. Let's try it again. Yes. So I want to see if all of these cancel. It's fine, never mind. Very passive-aggressive. It's fine, never mind. Nope. That's a relief. I don't like confrontation. Okay, so it really is just... It just comes down to that. Okay. I want to see if I can change the catchphrases that Canberra and Bubbles use. Yes, please. Okay. I just want to see where it goes. Oh, somebody left a weight bench. Oh my. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, Leaf, what are you selling? Ah, always the azalea. Offer anything else, my friend. Azalea and tea olives. I guess that's it. That's all I get for options. Let me confirm. I can't remember. No, I haven't done the cross planting of mums. So, yellow, red, and white. Alright. Let me review my my guide here for a hot second into the pinned posts. Animal Crossing? Pins. There we go. Hybrid guide. Okay. Pulling it up. I just want the picture. I just want to know how to get them different colored mums. I could have sworn this was different. Okay. Maybe that's a more recent guide. No. There we go. Okay. Well, gosh, diddly dang darn. Well, first things first, I'll get 15 mums. 15 mums. What do you get? A holder and a holder and deeper in debt. Animal Crossing flower breeding chart. There it is. The 5x5 garden. That's what I was looking for. Now, wait a minute. Purple, red, and white I need? Red, white, yellow. Well, that's no good. How are you supposed to get purple mums when they don't exist? Ah, here we go. Okay, I found them. Alright. Gotta start with the basics first. It's like, alright, so the ideal breeding for mums is to get purple mums in order to get other mums. And I'm like, but I don't have those. I have red, white, and yellow. Okay, I have what I need now. So we'll do that right now. Right now. Okay. Alright. Thanks, Sloth Man. Always doing me a solid. Okay, so it would help if I had a shovel rather than go. I know I don't need a shovel because I listen to Holly, and Holly tells me just it'll plant right in front of you if there's room. I just don't trust it. I will burn the 2,500 bells on an outdoorsy shovel if it means I get to specifically decide where those flowers are going. I'm gonna be back for that electric guitar. No way am I not. Okay. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby makes 5. They need to put one here. I need to put one here. And you put one there. Need to put one right there. Okay. So in here goes a white. And another white. And here goes a yellow. In here goes a red. In here goes another red. In here goes another white. And finally, one more white. And then a yellow. And then a red. Awesome. Okay. So now I can add mums, finally add mums to my list of flowers that I'm breeding. Well, obviously it's going very slowly because I'm not watering them enough. And it was obvious that that one of my neighbors was nice enough to do it for me. All right. Put all that in storage. Seth! How's it going, man? I got to watch your Battlefront stream yesterday. For a little bit, at least. Grab the watering can. Yeah, I'll take the ladder too. Was trying to find the lag issues. Yeah, I have some ideas about and recommendations because I have spent, and I'm not kidding, man, I have spent hours making things work exactly the way they need to work. I would definitely like to talk to you about it sometime and help you sort it out. So I was very intrigued by what I did see. All the different classes, all the different characters you could play. Honestly, got a little hyped when when I saw General Grievous was an option. So that Clone Wars show made him an absolute badass. Yeah, like in the original in the movie in Revenge of the Sith, there's just no. He's just completely unappealing. Because he's brand new at that point in 2005. He was brand new. There was no investment in this character that gets offed in the first act of the film. It's like, well, why did we care? Why was it such a big deal that Obi-Wan took him out? And then I am working on season 2 of Clone Wars, and just completely Just being blown away by how much depth they're giving him. I had so many moments where I was trying to be sneaky, then a hero comes around the corner and I get so scared. Well, you gotta be sneakier. In fact, Burger King made a game about that called Sneak King, where you sneak around giving people hamburgers as that creepy king character. Just gotta sneak around and give people Whoppers. Give the Rebel Alliance some hamburgers. Who knows? Maybe that's what they needed. You know, if they would have just been like, "Hey, Grand Moff Tarkin, look, we're just really hungry, all right, man." Don't blow up Alderaan. We don't need to do that. We just need Whoppers. Maybe some chicken fries. Did I find 2 fossils? I did. And I've hit 2 rocks. And I hear you, Mole Cricket. I don't care. Should have been worth more if you wanted me to pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Oh, look at that. The hollies are already grown. Fantastic. This looks much nicer than fences, I think. Although I'm okay with leaving the fencing up there. Oh, you know what? Nobody watered my flowers. I checked in earlier today and it rained. So it makes sense that everything is all hydrated. Yeah, I was honestly surprised by the visuals of Battlefront. I was not expecting it to look that clean. Did you see the footage of the Unreal 5 engine that was posted today, working on the PlayStation 5? Like, I've been regularly impressed with what people can do with the Unreal 4 engine, especially folks that like. Oh, Sprocket already left. All right, well, all right, see you, dude. I'm regularly impressed with people who like build Ocarina of Time levels, or like remake Mario 64 in the Unreal Engine 4. And then the demo of Unreal Engine 5 and explaining just how in-depth they can go with 8K textures and dynamic lighting and having objects react to dynamic lighting is... Now, don't get me wrong, graphics do not make everything in a game. This is like the highest selling game in Japan for the Switch. And the visuals, this certainly isn't running on Unreal Engine 4. I actually don't know what engine this is running on, but more importantly, graphics don't make a game. But it does give developers the toolbox, the blueprints with which to do something really great with. And you know, sometimes you'll get developers that will make use of it. Like Naughty Dog with The Last of Us. Tell a good story with excellent visuals. Same thing with Uncharted. Whereas on the other hand, you'll get Activision making Call of Duty be a 200 gigabyte game file because they don't optimize anything. And they just leave it to the hardware to resolve their inconsistencies and their sloppy coding, and just leave that to do the heavy lifting instead of making it happen on their own, if that makes any sense. So I'm looking forward to it. all the same. All right. All right, what are the odds? 2 more fossils right next to each other. Battlefront 2 was ruined by the greedy EA on loot boxes, though. That's true. Yeah, they really... Loot boxes and microtransactions are a really I mean, they're disingenuous by nature, but I honestly think that doesn't go far enough in calling out these publishers for what they're doing. If they want to charge more for a game, they should... Or if they want people to pay more for a game, they should be charging more. Instead of charging $60 for the same game every year, and then relying on what is literally gambling, which, surprise, surprise, people under 21 aren't allowed to gamble. And there is good work being done on that front to curtail loot boxes. And I just ran past another Atlas moth. Shameful. That was the 4th rock. My luck with Atlas moths is terrible. I always... Every single time there is one that I could possibly catch, I'm just running at full speed past them. It's simply luck. Alright, I'm looking for that message in a bottle. There you are. What have you got for me today? Let's see. A hedge standee? Something I already know. Tell me something I don't know. Teach me something I don't know. Oh my. Yeah, let's pluckety-pluck that weed. There we go. Oh! Getting a request to open my island. When this game came out, I convinced... I was really pressuring one of my coworkers to pick up a Switch, and he finally did. And he celebrated by picking up games that did not include Animal Crossing. And eventually I convinced him to buy Animal Crossing, and now he wants to visit, so... Okay, online play. Opening, going online. Yes, right now. Okay. Oh, whoa, like a earthquake here. My apologies. My desk setup is perched on some legs, and it's not quite as secure as it should be, which is why it looks like all of my reality is shaking if I accidentally hit the table and move it, especially if I shake it like this. Get a little shaky shake. All right. Well, that was fast. I'm gonna let the Discord know that my island's open. If anybody else wants to visit, they are more than welcome to. Dane, the deserted island dweller. Oh my god. That name is very on brand for him. I recreated the Who Broke It scene from Parks and Rec with my Animal Crossing villagers. The creativity of people with this game is unparalleled. There he is! Welcome back to the Nintendo family, my dude. Long-standing Wii U aficionado. Where did he go? Alright, not sure if he's aware about the Switch Online app. Nook Link. Oh, okay, he's checking out my various concession stands. Full-on soccer field. You can't move it. It's decorative. One thing, too, is that Battlefront 2 is very lag-prone. I suppose if you get people that are, like, playing wirelessly... Gotta show off them pants on the beach. $40 people in a smaller area than any BR. Oh man, yeah, 40 is a lot. Not really sure how Fortnite figures it out. Deaddove.jpg. Let's see who's home. Someone's doing a DIY. Once a day. Since when does Pex go to sleep during the day? I was just meditating. Yeah, meditating. Wait, no, stop. Bring my muscles back! How'd the award ceremony go? Did you win Best Pudding? What the fuck? What a weird dream. I did not win Best Pudding. Fortnite I hate because the devs like COD because they are either too much for what the community wants or not at all. Ugh, yeah. Yeah, Activision, Blizzard did the same thing with WoW. Just listen to the... They listen to the hardcore players too much. And then the casuals want nothing to do with it. Thanks for stopping by. I heard someone's here. Do you know them? We gonna show them around. I want to make sure to see all of the hot spots. Okay. I thought that was gonna go way back. Someone around? Let's take them out back. Learn them a thing or two. It's a straight up beat down behind the cliff. Welcome to Road to Kino. Jeff Kaplan thinks Bastion should be improved when no one wants him to be. Jeff Kaplan? Are you referring to the Bastion video game? Because I really like that video game. Oh, Bastion. Oh, there's a character named Bastion. That's right. I'm sorry. There is a superb video game called Bastion. It's like a top-down brawler with just with brilliant voice acting from the narrator. To add a little zing to my day, I have a coconut cake waiting for me at home as a special reward, darling. Yes. I have a coworker that I'm convinced just screams Miranda energy. Although she never watches this, so I don't think she'd ever. Ah, and here we are. Best neighbor, Melba. I kind of splurged. She's mentioned that she splurged on her wooden chair. Which... I mean, let's think about this logically for a second. What would you need? The Bastion is probably not buffed extremely. Oh, Jeff Kaplan, he works for Blizzard. Okay. I think Henry's shown me videos of Jeff Kaplan explaining changes in Overwatch. Because he also showed me a video like of a supercut where somebody like took clips of his dialogue. Should you be here right now? What's going on with your guest? Should I come help you show off Rodakino like an ambassador? If this is a consularship, where is the ambassador? Oh wow, everybody's home. Yeah, okay, so yeah, like, logically, aside from an Amish chair or maybe going to Pier 1, I can't think of a way you could splurge on a wooden chair. I have to go say hi before they go home. What song should you sing, you pop star sports hippo you? Rank your residents 1 to 10. Okay, Melba, number 1. Jacques, number 2. Camel Frog, number 3. Canberra, number 4. Miranda, number 5. Peck, number 6. Anchovy, number 7. And Bubbles at number 8. I'm telling you, having this guide helps, because I can just refer to my current residents. Like, why, yes, I'll gladly rank them. Of course, my dear friend Sprocket previously had the number 3 spot. And he had to leave. He had to go work on his gains in greater pastures. Sprocket was a real one. An absolute real one. Okay, so that skeleton outfit in the window, has that always been there? Because I really hope it hasn't. Had an ad say it again. Okay, one more time. For the benefit of those dealing with advertisements on Twitch. Okay. Ranked numbers 1 through 8, because I currently have 8 out of the possible 9. So, number 1, Melba. Number 2, Jacques. Number 3, Camel Frog. Number 4, Canberra. Number 5, Miranda. Number 6, Peck. Number 7, Anchovy. And number 8, Bubbles. That's how I would rank them. Oh, right, because of the... When you have a visitor, she won't talk to you. Okay. I missed that chat. Oh, okay. Eric and Luke are both online. I was promised a luchador outfit. Or at least a spooky, scary skeleton outfit. Dang. Oh, that's a baseball. Graduation gown. Oh, groovy tunic. Oh, right on, brother. Oh, that's a baseball. There it is. Bone costume. I love it. Spooky, scary astronaut. Strappy heels, steel-toed boots. This'll do. I love it. I feel like a kid who couldn't decide what he wanted to be for Halloween. What the... Oh, very good. Apparently, my visitor Dane is taking a dump in my toilet. Makes our town look like Skid Row. This is what Eli's house should look like. I am working on building an obstacle course. Grizzly with the current costume, yes. Like I said, undecided child for going out for Halloween. I want to be an astronaut. No, I want to be a skeleton. You want to be both? Yeah! Just cut it, print it. Send it to production. Guarantee you some kid out there would behave exactly like that. Okay, I have all this money. I'm trying to think, what can I do while I have a visitor? Because the planting of flowers will indeed resume. He keeps calling me Chrissy. Oh my god. Okay, let me unload some money here. There we go. Because he can't buy anything while people are visiting. And he can't move anything while people are visiting. I feel like these are things you should be able to do if people are visiting, because the game saves anyway, so... What's the worst that should happen if you get a random disconnect, you know? Just... If the disconnect happens, just save the data. Oh yeah, each letter... Does it only do it there? Yeah, every letter you type... So if you listen carefully and like try to slow it down, it is someone speaking mostly English but with a Japanese accent. It's great. Alright. Let me grab my shovel. Alright, let's get these... Are these windflowers? Or cosmos? Cosmos! I'm remembering! That's a windflower. Maybe? No, it's a hyacinth. Just really hardcore flexing my horticultural knowledge. I'm not even sure if that's the right term. Why did Futurama have to end? You know, all good things have to come to an end. There is no greater example of this than any season of The Simpsons past season 8. Because the quality dips as soon as it hits season 9. Beginning with episode 2 with that Principal Skinner is Armin Tanzarian. Now, Futurama had a few good endings. The original run with the robot devil giving his hands to Fry was good. The 4 movies had that nice ending. That was okay. And then the final ending after the reboot on Comedy Central, where time stopped and then Fry and Leela could just live out their lives together, that was really sweet. Thing is, though, is that like the movies and a lot of the post-reboot Futurama wasn't as solid as the original. Oh, thanks for the hosting, dude. It had a good ending. I think the problem with Futurama was that it ended too soon, and part of that is because of scheduling. New episodes were placed on at 6 p.m. during the football season, so of course it was preempted by football. I mean, that's just not, they're not gonna stop showing a football game just to show a new Futurama. So that was a huge part of it. But honestly, having the movies wasn't a good idea. The show really works best in half-hour format. And so they did like 4 movies that were basically just 3 three-parters, and it just didn't lend to it very well. But the post-reboot seasons did give us the Swapping Minds episode, and they brought back the Harlem Globetrotters to devise a math theorem that would solve how to get everybody's brains back in their right bodies. That was clever. That was a good use of yeah, that was a good use of what was I talking about? That was a good use of that was like a good original episode, honestly. Like that they had to figure out their own math theorem, their own equation that would solve the plot that they created. That's like advanced clever writing, honestly. Oh, good, we can DM on Twitch to talk about it. Yeah, when I originally started streaming back in 2014 on Twitch, I ran into all sorts of issues, and then yes. And then when I got back into it earlier this year, it was I had fewer issues. Mostly thanks to newer tech. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into making sure it runs correctly. do I want to go? Oh, and Luke's got his open. Yeah, I want to visit Ken. I don't think I've ever visited Kenny's Island. The Oasis. This will be superb. Bum 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 bum. All right. You have Flick. I don't think he buys anything unless it's on your island, though. Still. I am absolutely checking things out. All right. My God, that outfit is outstanding, Kenny. Holy cow. Oh, ooh, ah, hey, ho, hey, ha, he, ha, ba, da, ba, do, da, da, do, da, 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 da. All right, you know what? One other thing I should look up. I promise a story with every stream. Oh, come on, where is it? Story time. I could tell a story related to that, I suppose. Yeah. All right. Ooh, better stop the Able Sisters first. Gotta see what you have. Okay. 80s. That is, aside from the pacifier, that is a very 80s outfit. Acid wash, like late 80s, early 90s. Acid wash jeans. That's talking acid wash jeans. Boots with the fur. Interesting. Yeah, turn the fitting room. What do you have? Acid wash jackets, argyle vests, color black dress shirts. The rumba. I am the king of the rumba beat. And it goes chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. No show socks, slip on loafers. Man. Acid washed apparel at Abel's Sisters. Straight out of 1989. Okay. Actually, no, I do want to... I've never seen the acid washed stuff. I need that. Acid wash jacket, acid wash jeans. Make the purchase. No. I need this skeleton astronaut outfit. Thanks for stopping by. So, story time. I wanted to regale you all with a story of what I was like when I was in 3rd grade, the age of 9. Entering Mrs. Thompson's 3rd grade class. And that was a year that started very strong. Very strong, as someone stole my fruit by the foot. And to this day, no one has fessed up to the crime. Oh, okay. I see, you got some... It almost looks like text. Almost. Was there yesterday also? Okay. Acid wash jeans have been there before. So 3rd grade, yeah, started off very strong. Someone stealing my fruit by the foot. I was very excited about fruit by the foot. It was a relatively new thing. Being 1993, you know, the Aladdin had just left theaters. Jurassic Park was on its way. Tee-hee-hee. What are you tee-heeing for? It was a fruit by the foot. Goddamn travesty. Anyway. Not a confession. Yeah, it would be a real stretch considering that when I was in 3rd grade, you were still in preschool, if that. This actually reminds me a lot of Kenny's house, actually. Very snug. Very snug. Very cozy. Just that vibe of anywhere you are, you're home. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! With the self-lifting toilet lid. Oh, that's super. I hope it has a bidet. There's a washing machine. Sweet do the cardio and the science body. A reference to her laugh. Teeheeing. Anyway, so, I wanted to... so 3rd grade, yeah, it didn't start off so great, but the thing that always stuck out in my mind that I will never live down is that I tried so hard, as anybody who grew up with me can attest, I tried so hard that year to be a comedian, and I failed so bad at it. And I just would not get the hint that it was not right to keep trying to make jokes. Just, you know... Oh, there goes a black helicopter. Well, it's been real. Guess I'm caught. Anyway. Keep getting sidetracked with this story. I was trying to be a comedian. I was trying to make my classmates laugh. Guess I was, like, trying to seek approval, I guess. Well, anyway. Mrs. Thompson had passed out these... It was like the latest assignment we were all working on. And there was a diagram on the sheet of paper. And she was explaining out loud, she was explaining to the class that we had to review the diagram and like answer some questions about it or whatever. And 9-year-old Grizzly blurted out, be sure to review the diaphragm. And I looked around and nobody, no reaction. Even the crickets were silent. Mrs. Thompson just looks right at me, looks at me in the eyes. She goes, Chris. I'm like, yes. Do you know what a diaphragm is? No. Well, then don't say that. Okay. After all, it's a very good lesson. It's much better for people to think you're a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. I did not know what a diaphragm was, other than I thought it was a funny sounding word. I didn't go to every room. Go back. Hey. Well, get in there. I have a room to check out. Mr. Wavy Pants. Waving at me as I'm explaining how I utterly owned myself in the 3rd grade. Still. Yeah, if you don't know what a word means, it's not really that funny to poke fun at the sound of the word without giving anyone else context. I did visit this room. Okay. So, I'm trying to think if anything else important happened when I was in 3rd grade, and the answer is not really. I mean, that is the year that I visited Branson, Missouri, which was the farthest I'd ever remembered traveling anywhere as a kid, so got to do this really cool show and tell of all the kitschy things I bought from the dollar store in 1993, Branson, Missouri, and all the shows we went to, and very interesting. It's very cool to have a family plot, to have a plot like that. So my friend Eric just put up a similar scenario. I miss the boys. Alright, let's see what else is there in this here island. So we got an orange orchard. Ooh. I believe that is the beekeeper's honey, the beekeeper hive. Very interesting that you keep your fruit separated with your orchards. Let's see if I can catch this. I hope it's a char. Come on. Be a char. Oh, come on, you absolute punk. No matter the... Oh my god! Come on! There we go. Gotta hear it. Okay. Couldn't really see him going after it. Oh! Neat. Imagine the biggest fish you caught was on this island, not yours. You know, if I caught a tuna or a mahi-mahi, that would be true. Because I haven't caught either of those, and they are absolute monster-sized fish. I love this brick styling all the way around the store. Oh. An arcade mahjong game. Dibs on the mahjong. Arcade game. Asking permission. That's really cool. Never understood mahjong myself, but... Let's see if I can get some good... Keep the koi and call him koi. Koye. Kanye Koye. honeycomb, white honeycomb, simple purple. Artsy parquet. Nice. Yes. I'll take it. Green vinyl, white brick, pink paint, monochromatic, bamboo screen. Okay. Blue intricate. Sure. Very good. Oh, a tambourine. Yes. Oh my god, I need that tambourine in my life. It's like having the ocarina, which I've never... I think you have to build that. You can't buy it. So so the theme of this island that the impression that I'm getting... Hang on. Obligatory. You gotta warm up the gong before you hit it. I've heard it's possible if you don't warm up the gong, you absolutely can break one. And gongs are not cheap. Well, well, well. My sister's coming to visit as well. Do-do-do-do-do. Very good. Yeah. I honestly don't remember actually the other thing I really remember about third grade is that was the year, I think. Either it was the year that it came out or it was just good timing. But if you've ever heard of the children's book, The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales, that is a brilliant book. I highly recommend that you have it in your repertoire, no matter the age. Artwork is incredible. The humor is appropriate and amusing, because as all humor should be, it should be amusing. So glad to know that it, meets that standard. But yes, super recommend. It's it's a great book. I remember our class enjoyed it immensely. So if you don't have it, definitely get it. A party you wish you could join. All you gotta do is get a Switch in Animal Crossing, my dude. Oh, sweet! A pink flamingo. Man, I wonder what she would think of the flamingos that I have in my park. I'm Flora, BT dubs. Everybody here is from here. Well, as expected. What is going on? I'm hearing someone playing music. Oh my god. Nibbles the squirrel. Hi, where's your house? Or you're just visiting? Another BT dubs. I'm the only fully trained and licensed trendsetter in all of the Oasis. Okay. She's like, well, at least I tried to make a friend. Was not aware that trend setting was a... Ah, there's where the noise is coming from. Oh, flick, flick. Oh, don't break my heart and tell me that you can buy stuff here. I divide myself into the 3 sacred segments. I'm the head, thorax, and abdomen of the universe. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, never mind. You're not from this island, are you? Bugs here don't know you. Me, I'm Flick. I'm a fan of our six-legged friends. They inspire me. Some call me the arthropod artiste. If you've come here looking for bugs, you'll be competing with me for their attentions. Be warned, though, the bugs tend to be shy around those they don't know. Okay. Can confirm he will not let me sell bugs to him. Okay. Very interesting setup. I have not been to the upper left quadrant. I would very much like to go check that out. Okay, so legit campsite. Very good. I mean, they're all legit, don't get me wrong. They all are. They're all serious. They're all legit. But, yeah, rocking the ring toss, sleeping bags next to the fire, lantern, the sign. Yeah, this is good stuff. What do we have over here? Oh, a smoker. That must be a drying rack for squid. Okay. Anybody ever, did you know that dried squid is a thing? I had it. It's a little rubbery in texture. Tastes like beef jerky, honestly. Goes great with beer, as do most things. This island has a lot of Florida natives and PT tubs. Okay. And now we're back here. Okay. I follow. I don't think I was in here. This reminds me of Melba's place. Dina. I don't remember seeing you before. Well, it's really great to meet you. Please call me Dina. You sound like Melba. Got my eye on you, green duck Dina. I may start streaming a solo survival world on Minecraft to make cool designs on there. Does that work? Because, like, I thought you had to... Because with survival... Isn't that just adding a layer of difficulty if you're trying to be creative? Like, wouldn't just the creative mode be the way to go? Granted, for me, I am not a very interesting Minecraft player. I just blow up as many things as I can. Denna is a franken duck. A freaking franken heckin' duck. There's the DIY I crave. Bangle. Bangle the Bengal. Tiger. Dude, yes. Shopping, and I'll be any kind of buddy. I was waiting in the DIY zone. Growth. What the fuck? Growth? A magazine raccoon. Ooh. Everybody watches Mag Lives in Love. Okay, yes, yeah, let's do it. Another pop star. All the old paintings on the street, they do the sand dance, don't you know? If you move too quick, oh way oh, they take you down like a domino. All the boys in the hookah place say, way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh. Walk like an Egyptian. Bangle just makes me think of the Bangles. With their, unfortunately, one hit. That was also the ending song for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3. Which was fantastically appropriate. Pardon me. I'm doing this thing called not taking naps. Going to bed at a decent hour. Struggle is eternal. I think for the last 2 years I've been dealing with wanting to nap in the afternoon. You meet all your residents? Let me see. Did I miss anyone? I didn't talk to Anchovy. It's the only one so far. There we go. Had to remove Sprocket from my daily checklist, unfortunately. So it goes. Yeah, I met everyone but Anchovy today. Okay. Your next resident is a cool bird. Sprocket was an absolute legend. Maybe one day he'll come back. But there are a lot of different neighbors that you can have in this game. Anchovy, you are up here. Ah, there goes another fighter jet. So, in Wisconsin yesterday, the Blue Angels flew all over the state to say thanks, I guess. But down in the Dane County area, a lot of fighter jets operate out of the Madison Airport. So hearing them is fairly common down here. And I know on the east side it's actually kind of rough because, you know, people hear them launching their planes and landing their planes and whatnot. So here, you know, a good 20 miles away, I hear them, but I don't. But it's not like deafening. But it is enough for me to notice through my supposed noise-canceling headphones. Noise canceling can't stop the planes. You will hear the fighter jets. Okay, let's learn that magazine rack. And what did I just completely breeze through? Garden rock. I learned how to do a garden rock. What do these look like? Okay, so the magazine rack. Oh, 15 stones. 15 stones. What do you get? You get a garden rock. It's just a giant rock. I sold my soul to the company store. Okay. While I wait for Kenny to open up, let's go get these fossils assessed. I don't have too many fossils left over at Ye Old Museum. Oh, I love that I can do this now. I can just take a shortcut to go straight to the museum instead of having to go around the river. It's very good. Oh my god, it's so good. How may I be of service? Assess some fossils. Oh my god. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6 fossils. I must have missed some. Hey! Lucky! Lucky! You should put the koi in a room because I heard they were rare and it would be cool to have it in a room. You know, I agree. I will do that. 1. The ammonite. Okay. Yes, let's learn about the ammonite. Ammonites were creatures that lived before and all the way through the age of dinosaurs. Because different species lived at different times, their shells are sometimes used as index fossils. In other words, these creatures act as markers in time, helping to identify the age of other formations. Who knows what other secrets lie hidden in those spiral shells? And there you have it, my half-assed attempt at impersonating Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay. I think someone's grilling burgers again. I'm grateful to be in a residential area where people have grills and bonfires. It's awesome. Bum 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 bum. We're going to put that tambourine in storage. Netflix and chill. What about grill and chill? Yes, you know, Netflix and chill does not accommodate the reality that we all face of being hungry and wanting to eat food. Grill and chill sounds great. Now, if you can grill and Netflix and chill, well, you just cracked the code, my friend. Everybody's coming on to Animal Crossing. Okay. Let's see, a little art imitating life here. Yeah! Okay, and colorful wheel. And the number is... It is... 7! Seems to be 7 very often. There. Yes. The koi being in that room is very representative of my real-life room with my 20-gallon fish tank. Just recently had an insightful discussion with a friend about people who refer to themselves as like pet parents, you know, like oh, hey, I'm a dog mom or whatever, and you know, you just do your thing. And I think it's important to be able to do your thing. I don't have a dog or a cat. Can't call myself any of those things. But when I look at fish, when I think of the phrase fish dad or fish mom, it's one of those things. It's just not for me, and that's perfectly fine. If you want to do that, that's you. No one, far be it from me to stop you. Live and let live, which is actually the real important lesson that I learned. I came up with a really spicy hot take a couple of months ago where I was like, hey, good morning, everybody. Your pets are not your children. And I ended up talking to some people about said hot take because some people were actually like, hey, man, that kind of hurts, actually. So, it's a, should I buy... Old phone! It is an old phone. That is a rotary phone. My great-grandma had one in her house. Actually, I had one in my house growing up, as Lynn or Les can attest. But anyway, I learned something very important about this whole thing, about live and let live. Because, you know, a lot of a very popular phrase with, or a very popular rebuttal to someone doing something that doesn't affect you negatively, but you still have a negative opinion on them, of them or the thing, would be the common phrase is live and let live, and just leave people to their own means, their own devices, and like for example, you know, if people want to refer to their pets as their kids, whatever, that's your thing to do, or if you have preferred pronouns, or if you're simply expressing your preferred pronouns, no matter what they may be, that's not, you know, that's entirely on you, and that's not something to get angry or judgmental towards someone for, because live and let live. But here's the kicker. Here's the secret to live and let live. It's not just about tolerating what people are doing. To truly live and let live, you need to do more than just tolerate folks who are different from you. You need the greatest thing you can do is accept the way other folks live their lives. There's an insane difference between tolerating someone who has a different sexual preference or orientation, and someone who and accepting people who have that. Because if you do not accept, if you simply tolerate, you're actually hindering yourself in terms of personal growth. When you begin to accept that, when you accept that other people live differently, no matter what that means, so long as it's not hurting other people, of course, you build your own identity as to who you are, as opposed to the societal expectations and guidelines that say, no, these preferences are wrong, these pronouns are wrong, these referring to pets as your children are wrong. Those are societal guidelines. So if you, by rejecting those, you are in turn creating an identity for yourself that says, I am not defined by these societal expectations of what was. It's very good. It's very mind-opening. So anyway, are there couples in this game? There are no couples in the game. Can residents be a couple with you or other residents? No, that's not a thing. You can have neighbors, and that's it. Melba gave me the nickname Sunflower for a while, and that was it. Well, I bought the phone, but it doesn't do much of anything. Okay. Oh, great. 817. Perfect. You can't have local co-op while you invite others. You can have it. Sorry, kids are using my phone. Okay. On my way, Dane. Okay. Yeah, so welcome to Animal Crossing, the home of embarrassing stories about third grade and tales of personal growth. But as I pontificate constantly, I am someone who advocates for personal growth and understanding, so doing that on your terms, which my terms include airing it out, sorting it out, getting the words out. I have a bunch of friends that could join my idea for creative on Twitch. Absolutely. Make it happen. I want to visit someone. Gotta remember, I gotta talk myself through this, because if I don't, I will accidentally skip it. Okay, let's Search for a friend. Let's see who's open. I want to go to Dane's Island. Depart. Alright. Let's check out, see Dane's Island, see what that's like. As I dribble a little water on my beard. Whoops! Let me just in real professional fashion. Actually, you know, it's just water. It's just gonna evaporate. If I have a slightly damp hoodie for 5 minutes, who cares? New Paxton. The most pressing question is, where's old Paxton? If they get online ever, that's the problem, and why I tried to announce with lag on Twitch about being a solo streamer. Oh, I see. I can't find anyone to join. Yeah, you know, collaborative streaming, usually it takes a little bit extra effort to make it happen. Oh, I see how you're progressing. Antonio the Anteater. My name's Antonio. Still figuring out all the best boulders to lift, honk. Hey, yeah, since when do anteaters honk? This is an interesting development. Where is Old Zealand? I think that is a valid question to have. I've never figured out where Old Zealand is supposed to be. Okay, so a bridge is going to be here tomorrow. And there's neighbor number 2, neighbor number 2, neighbor number 1. Oh, very good. Oh man, this takes me back. But where are the nooks? Feel free to rest here as long as you like. Okay, Nook. Present Zealand. I mean, Present Zealand would be New Zealand. What about Future Zealand? I think that's a... You know, we always think about where's old and where's the new, but what about the future? Like, Neo-Tokyo. Plucky the Chicken. I don't know you, do I? You from off island? Hi, I'm Plucky. And you're Grizzly. I heard someone mention you. Don't be shy because you're not from here. Everyone's super chill. Chicky Poo. Oh my god, that's great. Chicky Poo. Oh my god. Oh, it's so nice. Man, I'm getting like flashbacks of my own island. Hermit crab and a snail. Oh, that wallpaper, though. radio is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. She ain't much. Wow, that is a... I scored a 4, a 50, and an 8. 62 points. Although you couldn't... You know, it almost makes you think you could play a full round of darts on the game, but you couldn't do 301 or 501 because there would always be the 3. Whose house is this? I should check. I should read the sign. Eli is begging you to see his house. Okay. Alright, so that's Ashley's house. Okay. Eli. Alright, Eli, I'm coming for you. Coconut and a moth out in front. Alright. Alright. Definitely a mood. Oh my god. This really is like my top floor. Oh, that's great. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's super. Anchovy fish, a wasp, a moth, a yellow butterfly, crawfish, snail. I think those are bass, and the crucian carp, and a squid. New vibe with the coconut and a moth. Okay. Total coconut vibe. Utterly superb. Bravo. Look-y, I love how many animals are being cared for in this house. This is great. Alright. Yes! The cranny! I need to go here. Alright, so we got... We has a bucket? Oh, he has a bucket! I am interested in a bucket! Yes! Let's see, alarm clock. Ooh. A floor sign. Okay, let's see what's in the cabinet. Blue heart pattern, pink striped, green honeycomb, harmonious wall. Wow, that is a... If that doesn't sound like a band name or a Tumblr blog. harmoniouswall.tumblr.com. All right, tonight playing at Mother Love's Coffee House is a new band that just formed in town. Harmonious Wall, everybody. Fantastic. Now, of course, if they're watching the stream, then that totally got spoiled. But although I don't think they're watching. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I would drop more if I had more. Lord knows I have the bells from all them stonks. Clear skies to ya. Alright, Dane, thanks for having me over. I look forward to seeing what you and the fam have in store. There's a lot of promise here I'm seeing. Good. You have a good spread of the houses. And, you know, you're obviously budding and growing. You got the bridge going on. You got more neighbors. Make sure Tom Nook doesn't hack his own ATM to take your 6 mil. Yeah, you know, he's just going to have to be butthurt that he can't improve my house anymore. Total coconut vibe. All right. Next. Go get some more money. More money. Burn your house so he has more stonk. Imagine that. Where's Anchovy? He's the only one I didn't talk to today. Bum bum. Withdrawal. 99999. How unfortunate, your house burned down. Fortunately, I can rebuild it for a small loan of 6 million bells. I should make a grill and chill area by the residents. You mean like... Oh, him again. Like... around here-ish? Oh, you know what I can do. You know what I can do! Something I've been telling myself I was going to do for a long-ass time. I made all these paths and did jack diddly dang dun doodly with it. With a terracotta tile. I wanted a path that went all the way around. Okay, good. So I can only do this one. Bum bum bum. Yeah. Yeah, third grade, not too many stories out of that one. Second grade, however, much different. Second grade was the first time that I visited Madison, my current home. Now, I didn't fall in love with this city until I visited again when I was 17 in 2002. Came down here for state forensics. But I came down here when I was 8, which would have been 1993. Or was it? No. Wait, no. 1994. It would have been 4th grade that I came down to Madison for the very first time. Visited the Capitol. Met State Senator Roger Bresky. And also got to check out the Assembly Chamber, the Senate Chamber. all that great stuff that they take the kids through. Check out the rotunda. It's an utterly beautiful building. No, I am always open to ideas, Seth. So, grill and chill is a solid idea. I actually have no reason to argue against it. But what I do see myself doing right now is I'm gonna fix. What I'm gonna do is I have a plan. I have a guideline that I'm working on. So the guideline is finishing infrastructure, and then once the infrastructure is complete, then the plans for my obstacle course will begin. Because I've been setting up a great deal of land that I can use for this project. Wait, is that it? No, that can't be it. Of course there's more! I was like, am I only making one path? Is that it? Impossible. Okay, so I got the path going back there, and I got the path going here, I'm going all the way back there. Okay, so now I just need to turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit hungry, so I go grab something to eat. Turn around. There we go. Thank you. I want to make interconnected paths that make sense. And by boogity, it'll make sense. Just gotta do the work. Complete the work. Ah, here we go. Okay. So bring it back. Down here. Citizen Snips00, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying things so far. As I finish my infrastructure. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna make a path that goes over here. Grill and chill. Every now and then I need some smoked meats, and I really need some now. Grill and chill. Some days you just need some toasty buns, which is why we call for grill and chill. And some days you need more than smoked meats. You need some juicy, well-done steaks. If you're a monster, of course. A fine, medium-rare porterhouse, on the other hand. Grill and chill. And some days you just want a giant corn on the cob, which calls for grill and chill. And if you look at Jack's Pizza's advertisements on their pizzas, they tell you that you can put your pizza on the grill. Pizza, grill, and chill. You know, I don't think this is going to work. I can't connect it in the back. I don't think I can. I don't think I can, but I'll try. I should really check my mail. Okay. Yeah, because that rock is there, I cannot complete this, I actually can't turn around. Well, phooey. Far be it from me to make it look incomplete. Maybe a neighbor will get stuck back here. Alright. Grill and chill. And if Brain Loot Gaming was here, Grill and chill would have already become a very, very, very filthy topic. I assure you. So instead, it's just a nice catchphrase, grill and chill. Maybe if you can make the grill and chill area, that could be by the title? What do you mean by title? Okay, well that's it for the path. The title of the stream, Grill and Chill. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grill and Chill. Oh. Okay, good. Let's flatten this out a little bit. Can't mention Grill and Chill. Especially talking about smoked meats. He will absolutely take it in the most deliciously foul directions. Because that's precise. I've known that man for about 14 years. That is exactly what he does. He will just take a conversation and go from 0 to 10 immediately. He sets that standard. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, so this path is good. That's gonna go away. I could put the grill area here because this bridge is gonna be gone by tomorrow. Have a nice little grill and chill. Okay, well, let's complete the path up here. Gotta keep it chill. Brain Loot finds out it's gonna get dirty. Can't be chill if you're filthy. There we go. No! I was trying to avoid that. Gotta make sure every resident can get to it easy. Oh, yes. You know, the paths... Having the paths is super helpful for the residents to travel. Because I've noticed if you don't have a pathway, they just kind of wander. But if you make a path, they will use it. They will travel on it. Grizzly. Canberra. I think you're ready to learn one of my favorite reactions. I'm going to teach you. Let's do laughter. Finally! Laughter from the gut. Awesome. Canberra is a good neighbor. I appreciate her efforts. Okay. Now to undo all of this really nasty terracotta mess. Okay. No! No. We're gonna put it right here. Yeah, fourth grade. Going to Madison. Seeing the Capitol for the first time. It's like the perfect, like 8, 9, 10 years old is like a really good time to visit a bigger city if you didn't like grow up in a big city. And by big city, I'm talking anything with a minimum of 100,000 people. So, of course, Madison is included in that, but like if you grew up in Madison or grew up in Milwaukee or, of course, Chicago, wouldn't be a big deal. But if you grew up in, you know, in a smaller town, you know, like population of 1,000 or less, or even like a moderate town, like say Wausau, Stevens Point, where you have about 20 to 30,000 people, visiting a bigger town with, you know, triple the population of that is it's a real eye-opening experience. It's very good in teaching you scope of where you've been and how big the world can get. Yeah, Wittenberg, population 1,200. I love going back there to go to visit Neskies or Newskies. I never figured out if that's not true. I've been told how to pronounce it correctly, and I still don't. Neskies. Newskies. Newskis. Newskis. Nueskis. Nueskis. That applewood smoked bacon is the greatest bacon. Oh, yes. You know, I applied for a job there once to wash their equipment. Did not get the job, but I did get a really cool tour of the entire factory. They showed me their where they smoke the meats. There's just this gigantic hallway of rooms dedicated for smoking. It was awesome. We're gonna flatten this out. We're not gonna flatten the curve. There is no curve. That's not how we roll. But we will remove it here. We'll remove it here. Much better. Oh, and you know what? Then I can do this. Give it a little uniformity. Yeah, that bacon is so damn good. They make just a phenomenal array. Who knew that, you know, smoking using apple tree wood and then just an insane amount of salt would make food taste so good? Who knew? Who could have possibly foreseen that? You live down the road from there? No kidding. Okay. Yeah, I'm very familiar with that area. You know, Wittenberg, class of 2003. So, yeah. I also worked at the golf course that's down the road from Newski's. I don't know if it's still called Eagles View, but that's what it was called when I was there. The proprietors of Freddy's Mexican and More in Hatley used to run that restaurant, and I was a dishwasher and then promoted to prep cook. Not the best school. Yeah, you know, it's it does the job for a when you have class sizes of 120 people. The course is Maple Hills. Yeah, I think the restaurant itself at least was called Eagles View, but yep, that is Maple Hills Golf Course. Let me think. For the summer of 2001 and the summer of 2002, I worked there. Well, from summer of 01 to summer of 02, I worked there. Washing dishes, making pie, prepping prime rib with an obscene amount of minced garlic. I'm talking like garlic by the handful, and just slapping it on. It was ridiculous. But it was effective. That prime rib was quite delicious. And I had a coworker. His name was Andy. He was utterly convinced that he would make me a fan of country music simply by listening to country music and nothing else in the kitchen. And so I endured his experiment for a year straight. Did not become a fan of country as a result. It's just not how it works. It's not can't condition yourself to enjoy a music genre that you're not, like, really into, so doesn't make it better, you just tolerate it more. Okay, so this can go away. Oh, that's right, there's that subway in Wittenberg now. Well, when I was a teenager, it was a big deal when we got McDonald's for the first time. Yes. Yeah, it actually was it was, I think 1999 was when they built the McDonald's. It's like unprecedented because historically, all high school kids would go to A&W when they were open, of course, or they would go to Gus and Ann's, or they would go somewhere else. And me, unfortunately, I missed out on Gus and Ann's. Although I would officiate their son's marriage later on in life. But anyway, yeah, you have a Taco John's and a McDonald's and a Subway, no KFC or Culver's. So here's the thing, Seth. Here's what I've learned about like food chains and whatnot, because for a very long time, Wausau residents were very miffed that Red Lobster wouldn't show up, even though they had like access to a ton of supper clubs and bar/restaurants that would serve fish fries on Friday. Usually, chains require in order to qualify to open a franchise in a city, it has to have a footprint that meets the franchise's minimum recommendations. So in the case of Red Lobster, they will not build a restaurant unless they won't build a restaurant in a city with a population fewer than 100,000 people. Now, I cannot say for sure that that's KFC or Culver's requirements, because it's different for everybody, but that may provide some insight as to why. Now, Subways you can build those just about anywhere. I worked at the Hatley one for about a year and a half. And that's still to date Hatley's only fast food restaurant. And it only works so well because it's right off of Highway 29 and gets a fairly decent amount of traffic. And since Burnwood doesn't have a fast food place at all, you get traffic from Burnhamwood as well as Ringgold and all the folks that are just in that area around the greater Hatley area, plus people that are traveling. Which is why Wittenberg has become a hotspot for fast food since McDonald's proved over a 20-year period that there is a demand of people in the greater Wittenberg, Burnhamwood, and also people traveling on 29 to go to Shawano, possibly to and from Green Bay, to and from Wausau, that validate having that there. So now, as far as now, I'm originally from Bevent, and we do not have any fast food. We don't even have a dollar store, and frankly, I'm okay with that. Like, I really don't want to see a dollar store show up in that town. But the thing is that in the absence of these fast food places, you can get really great local options. Gus and Ann's being an example. The Harvest restaurant, which is closer to where you are, of course. In Hatley, Freddy's Mexican and More. My hometown of Bevent, the Plover River Mercantile, which has the best deli sandwiches in that county. I mean, if I was working my job now and lived up there, I'd probably be getting a sandwich almost every day from there. They're like bodega level for me, which honestly, if Bevent was any bigger, they could qualify themselves as a bodega instead of a deli. Which, then again, a bodega is just a fancy term for a deli, so. But yeah, that's why you're not seeing like Culver's or KFC or Taco Bell or Pizza Hut or any of these other franchises opening there yet. It's just not what you're waiting. What will happen is there needs to be an interest or a demand. So in the meantime, you have different options. especially those local places. And local restaurants are, they're awesome. They're not to knock the deliciousness of getting some chicken from KFC or a Butterburger from Culver's. Absolutely not. I demand it a lot. Yeah, the struggle is real, man. I myself, I live in Middleton, and I am about 600 feet away from a Culver's. I can literally go walk to Culver's. I have walked to Culver's. It's like it's literally down the street from me. So, you know, ultimate solution, move to a bigger city when you can, but then you can get that food whenever you want. Yeah. Yeah, local restaurants are the best. Glad you agree. I mean, you have to consider, though, you know, it's one thing to be considered lucky, but with living in a bigger town, also comes with a higher cost of living. I'm paying more in rent per month than a lot of people I know up north pay for their mortgages for their house. So their house payments are cheaper than my rent. Now, there's a lot that can be said about that. Like, I have free heat that's included. Well, not free heat. I have heat included with my rent, so that doesn't fluctuate, and I always stay warm in the winter. But you know, it's a little give and a little take. I have access to a ton of different restaurants, absolutely, but you know, the barrier for how much it costs to live here as opposed to Wittenberg is very different. Like, I have not looked at rent prices for Wittenberg, but I would guarantee you that on my income, I could, well, I shouldn't say easily, I could afford at least a 3-bedroom house in the Wittenberg area. But, you know, it's a little give and a little take. It just is what it is. So, grill and chill area needs 8 to 12 grills? Man, is that grilling, or are we talking full-on catering at that point? Because that sounds like catering to me. Getting serious catering vibes when you're talking having that many grills. My God. The Mega Grill Chill. The ultimate grill. The ultimate chill. It's like when you go to a big event in the summer, and you see like just the rows of grills and people cooking like a few hundred chickens. What were you thinking of 4? Ha! Grill and chill. I was thinking no more than 2. Now notice how it takes a lot of effort for me to erase these tiles. I've been thinking a lot about how I'm going to build this obstacle course and what I can use to dictate paths. And something I have considered is using flooring as clues, like solving a riddle of some sort. Because with enough effort, you can make letters, numbers, and symbols. If you spend enough time doing it, it can be done. Okay, let's see where we're at. Let's take a look at the whole mappy map here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so grid-ish. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go downtown, buy a Mercury or 2, because I indeed am crazy about my Mercury. Okay, well, I don't need this anymore. I could make the path say grill and chill. So, like, look at that. Like, I can make the number 5. Like, imagine, here's what I'm thinking. Like, if I made an obstacle course that included a math problem, and then you had to pick the path with what you believed was the correct answer. And then lead them down a maze with a little artwork that says yes, or with a little artwork that says no, or a pathway that continues you on your path. I'm digging this. I'm really digging this idea. I'm literally digging this idea. No pants on the beach? When are you watching? When Dane was visiting, I visited the pants on the beach. Have a good night. Tell your mom to say hi. I will, absolutely. Hang on, I'm trying to adjust my wheel. Have a good night. Keep it crispy. Watch for deer. You must have been indisposed. Must have been distracted. Yeah, Dane came to visit and I showed him the pants on the beach. It was absolutely featured. As is tradition. Every day on the stream. Okay, I think that's as much room as I can give the cliffside. I want to open this up. I want to open up the infrastructure is complete. Now the work on the obstacle course can begin. An aggressive sign that says grill and chill. Well, if it's going to be aggressive, then it's got to be several signs. Like maybe a sign for every letter. Grill and chill. I don't have a slingshot. Stop teasing me with the thing I can't have. I'm thinking. Oh, am I ever thinking? So let's get rid of this tree. I think this was a money tree at one point. Let's keep it on the safe side first. Okay, we're good. That could have been bad. Could sell signs that say grill and chill. 6,000 bells, custom design, grill and chill. Come one, come all. This tree has to go. This tree. Honestly, God, man. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. Ooh, mini fridge. How's that being held up in there? One of these days, straight to the moon. That's right. Saw a few episodes of The Honeymooners on Nick at Night back in the day. I think this will be enough to remove. I will have to acquire some fruit and relocate the bamboo. But I could also make the bamboo part of the obstacle course. Very interesting. Yes. Yes. Okay. So let's clear this away. This is as far as I can go here. Oh, but I could... Mm-hmm. Very interesting. I should definitely use cliffside, making like this top-down perspective would be excellent for a maze. Smokey the Bear sign that says always open to grill. I enjoyed the original voice for Smokey the Bear. I mean, Patrick Warburton does a fine enough job, but it's all I can think of is Joe Swanson from Family Guy. Hey, Peter! Only you can prevent forest fires. Clear all these rocks away. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. You can also grill and chill. If that's what you want to do. Actually reminds me of the time I made Joel Hodgman laugh. Or John Hodgman, yeah. John Hodgman is a... He's an eccentric comedian. He got his fame from appearing in the I'm a Mac and I'm a PC ads. Opposite Justin Long, who was the Mac. So John Hodgman was the PC. So he came to do a show in Milwaukee at the Turner Hall Ballroom. He asked the crowd if anyone could do a Patrick Warburton impression. And so I put on my best, "Hey, Peter!" I just blurted that out to him. And I didn't repeat it. And it actually kind of broke him. As he said it to him, it sounded more like some kind of weird grunt. Cracked him up a little bit. And that is a man who is so eccentrically odd. You make someone like that laugh, it's a good day. It's a good bucket list achievement. The chill is the experience of the grill. Like the yin and yang, but grill and chill. For without chilling, there is no grilling. Without grilling, there is no chilling. Alright. Oh, look at all that stuff I have to take down. Hit my limit here. That's as much as I can take down. The tree above might fall. Oh no. Okay. So I have all this room to work with. So here's what we're gonna do. You might bury the tree. I sincerely doubt it. Oh, no. The coolest resident I've seen on any island? Oh, man. Coolest resident I've seen on any island. It's a very good question. There was one that I got really excited about a while back. But for the life of me, I can't remember who that was. I mean, I get pretty excited about hamsters and chickens. I think Cherry the dog was the one I was most excited for. Mostly because I recognized Cherry from previous games. That would be the most, I would say. Or the coolest resident I've seen. An old, familiar face. An old but familiar face. Yes. Okay. Will this allow me... Yes. I want to wall this off. Like, I need to know what I'm working with in terms of a limit. Yes, perfect. Okay. Man, the game is really upset with me that I'm not using my slingshot, because now there's balloons flying by everywhere. It's like, hey man, get a slingshot. And then if I had one, not a single one would appear. Whoop. Okay. Oh, no. You go right there. I'm going to do a little turny turn. Okay. This is going to be, I think... I'm going to treat this as, like, my entry point for now. It is by no means final. This is the... There's a lot of obstacles that need to be created. A lot of cliffs. A lot of water. A lot of plants. Hedges. And stools. Mazes. Okay. Give myself... Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Because I have all this to work with. Actually, I would rather it be uniform. Yeah. And I can change it later if I wish. Okay, let's destroy all that. Yeah, I'm very curious to see who's going to move in. It could, you know, they could move in tomorrow. They could take up to a week. Nobody really knows. There's no, like, time limit. Okay, let's bring the water over here. I said bring the water, you silly goose. You know, I don't know if there are any residents of the grill and or chill nature. I have not checked. I know there's a list. I just haven't looked at it, because I try to... I'm not interested at this point in trying to get ideal neighbors. Not my thing. Because there are people who absolutely do that. Like, they just make a gigantic deal out of it. Okay, so that's going to go. Those need to move. Just working on my border. Gotta build that border. Obstacle coursing. How far can I go? Let's see, I'm just gonna... Okay. So, without significantly moving things around, I have a hard limit of up to here. Very interesting. Very interesting. See, I'll have to change all that. Let's take a look at the map here. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. That's gonna be a decent-sized chunk of the island, too. If I wish I could hover my mouse over it, but basically, Let's see if I can point. Can I point correctly? No. I point this way. So, if you look at the center, I want to encapsulate that entire area and use that as the obstacle course. So going from the river bank on the west to the little river mouth port of the east. You know, I gave Anchovy an anchovy fish, and I gave Camel Frog an actual frog. They didn't say anything. I get the feeling if I were to somehow be able to give a chicken character something chicken related, that I would be severely underwhelmed. Or they just no sell it. I have an idea. Now, I can't plant trees on a 1 square area. Can't do it. Not possible. But what I can do, be like the Candiru, what I can do is I can put hedges up on top. I just so happen to have a great deal of hedges that I don't know what to do with. And I'm thinking, actually, I do want to play some Mario RPG tonight. Get to Bean Valley. Get the, head up to the city in the sky. Get that going. If I'm lucky, see Toadstool get up to level 20. Yeah, all these hedges. What day do you might make the grill and chill? Well, I gotta see if I have grills with which to make. Let me check what I have available. I may not even have a grill that I can acquire. That's going to be like the biggest barrier to entry, is having access to a grill. So I can make the signs. That's nothing. That's nothing to make the signs. But oh shoot! I don't need to go here. I need to go to I need to go to the Nook terminal. Let me check my catalog. Okay. Because I could do that Friday. Could do a grill and chill on Friday. Okay, let's check. It would be furniture that I've obtained. Ooh, pretty. Have a barrel, billiard table. Can bring back the brick oven. That's a thing I can do. Not grill and chill, but, you know, just a thing I can do. Dartboard. Dual-sided wall clock. Not seeing a grill here. But I'll keep checking the rest of the product list. But I'm fairly certain that I don't have a... that I can't do grill and chill until I get a grill. Outdoor bath, outdoor generator, picnic set, table. Outdoor grill? No outdoor chill. Ring toss, pocket lamp, rotary phone. What are things you can't grill food on? Utility pole, utility sink. Utility grill? Oh, no, we're not done yet. I got plenty of places to check. They are in the game, and we've seen grills. 4-ball? Sell me my 6-ball that I want. Lucky KK. Okay, so... Thank you, Mom Mug. Let's check Redeem Nook Miles. If there's gonna be a grill at all, it'll be in here. Wave Breaker, Fountain Silo, Springy Ride-On. Coral. No, okay. Well, shoot. I thought these were way more expensive. Teacup Ride, Pool, Monster Statue. Huh. Well, alright. It's in the game. I just don't have it yet. Let me ask in the Discord if anybody has a grill. I'm interested in several grills for that grill and chill aesthetic, that grill and chill mood. All right. I think I've done enough for one day. In Animal Crossing, at least. Fire up the old SNES Classic, which isn't that old at all. Finish off the evening with some good work in The Legend of the Seven Stars. Me, when I'm 40, I would like to acquire 5 of your finest grills. Which also means 5 tanks of propane. Oh! Damn it. Okay, put that back on its charger. Who on earth is Hackchi? Never heard of them. Super Mario RPG. It is the only game just for me. Do 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 do. Super Mario! Alright. I have everything I need. On to the beanest of valleys. Wait, that's not lands. That's not... No. Go back, go back. Okay. There we go. The bees here are very aggressive. Very aggressive bees. Let's switch it up. We don't necessarily need Toadstool for this. Ooh, that was a good hit. Let's make sure. Zoom shoes. $43 and $40. There we go. Not bad. That was bad. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. See how well this works. Wow, that was pathetic. 30 hit points of damage. Yes. Enjoy the pollen nap. $18 experience points per battle, not bad. That's an Obama level, not bad. What? The Octovator is completely immune to thunder. But not immune to a beatdown. Ah, okay. So I think this is the one I have to go down first. All these pipes you can go down, but one of them has a secret exit. But I do have to fight all 5 of these, so I can get a thing. Oh, yeah. 33 is great, actually. 33 EXP, that's 66 for a Toadstool. $101, 57, 132. Very good, very good, very good. You just nope it on out of here? Literally leaves. Like a punk. Ah, very good. Oh, and I gotta fight the thing. Box boy! Zero. Oh, that hurt a lot. That really hurt. That really hurt. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I know what I gotta do. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's like one of the hardest hitting moves in the game. And Mallow's gonna die. Oh dear. LOL, oh dear. I need you to not die. He's gonna die. Oh. I can only... Oh no. I'm in a bad place. I think I may actually die. Oh no. Alright. Come on, Geno Whirl. Damn it! Well, that's it. Can't face these things. And that's a game over. The good news is, I retain all my stats. Oh, whoops! Oh, man. Did Did I at least keep the rock candies? No. Oh, no. Man, that guy kicked my ass. That was brutal. Although I think I have to do all this stuff over again now. Just got 3 people killed. Whatever. See how much of these I can skip. Oh, I can always run away. But I gotta do this again. That was the first game over of the entire playthrough. Oh dear. Let's try the ultra jump. Well, that didn't do anything. I could have sworn there was an exit here. Must be thinking of another room. Okay, well here's what we'll do. So save, so I don't gotta repeat any of that. Here's someone moving about upstairs. Ah, this asshole again. Okay, well, only one thing to do. Century in Wittenberg there, Virginia's smoked deli ham is the bomb for sandwiches. Ooh. Well, I've never gotten sandwiches from their deli, but good to know. There we go. Take that chump down. 1.5 pounds of good sandwich meat. Oh, okay. That is a lot of sandwich meat. That's a lot in general. 1.5 pounds. Goodness. Okay, if I could not deal with that kind of fight again, that would be super. You buy the ham separately in a bag freshly cut. Oh, okay. So just order 1.5 pounds of ham. Okay. Yeah, when you can get the deli meat freshly cut, it's outstanding. There we go. Another rock candy. Okay, I'm just gonna save. I do not want to get owned again. Level 20, hell yeah, just like I had hoped. Oh, and a required fight with Box Boy. Hang on a second. I need to sort that out. Right as the attack leaves the screen. Can't tell I'm a ham and grill kind of person. If one or two people I know are to cook out, I'm there. Oh, right on, man. I've made the 9999 damage first. Earlier. It's like frame perfect, I believe. Let me try to get it one more time. Nope. I'd have to use pretty sure I would have to use something Darius emulator. Yeah, I'm not hitting it. Alright, good enough. You gotta love the grill. Gotta love the grill so you can chill. I know there's a secret around here. There it is. Aha! Just what I wanted. Alright, come on. I ain't got all day. I ain't got all day. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I am gonna swap out Gino for Mallow. Let's take care of the Shy Away while we're at it. Lucky! Nah. And the final group. He shouldn't have much left. Well, thanks, I guess. Quiero cola. Okay, so I was right. This area at the top here. Is where I have to go. That Thunderbolt, when it works, it works. There we go. That's what I wanted. Because if you remember, Great Guy, he's got his own casino. Sorry, this casino is for members only. So, can't do anything with it. Gotta go back to Booster Tower if I want to enter the casino, but it's fine. There we go. One more save. Alright, the Smilax. La-di-da, it's shower time. There, my pretties. Hi-ho-de-dum. La-di-da, it's recycled water. There, my pretties. Hi-ho-de-dum. Do I have an ice bomb? I have a fire bomb. No ice bomb. Let's use the fire bomb. La-di-da, I added some nutrients. There, my pretties. Hi-ho-de-dum. Alright, now we're in the full boss mode. So strategy here is using Snowy to take care of the smaller Smilaxes, so I can focus entirely on Mega Smilax. And that's going to turn everybody but Mallow into a mushroom. Man, they really hit hard. Okay. 195. Let's hit another Snowy. Another 170. Well. Ouch! Man, he just hits. Completely impervious. Oh, no. That's bad. That's bad business. Miss! Oh, yes! Got it. That masher does it every time. Look what you did. Smilax has been whacked. Oh, I'm going to get it. Queen Valentina told me to keep everyone out of Nimbus Land. What should I do? I know. I'll run away. What's this? It's a seed. Take it! Alright. Well, it's close enough. Characters make no sense sometimes, like Snowy for Mallow doesn't fit. Well, you'll understand pretty soon. It does fit quite well. I'm going to be swapping out everybody's outfits for better defense for sure. That's gonna do it for now. So we are at the end of the stream. So, Seth, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you this evening. Thank you to Linner Less. Thank you to Spunky Nugget for watching as well. And a little bit of the old commenty. Thank you for the follow, Citizen Snips, and thank you for the hosting, Seth. I always appreciate that. So, yeah, see you on the next Grill and Chill. And also, we'll talk more about your streaming scenario. Help get that sorted out for you. So, as always, keep it crispy, watch for deer, and I will